And the draft is drawing football fans from all over the world, even England.
Joining us tonight are a couple of Lions fans from across the pond, Matthew Turner and Ash Soden. Thank you so much for being here. They also have a Lion-centric podcast called The Roar of the Lions. Thanks so much for joining us. You've come a long way.
Thank you.
When'd you get into town?
We flew into Chicago on Sunday and then drove over on Monday.
All right. And for those who don't know your story, how did this come to be? How are you such Lions fans?
I started in 2009 as a Lions fan, in college, started playing Madden, Detroit, get the #1 overall pick, so they're kind of the automatic pick. Start playing with them, and you get used to the players. Oh, I like this guy. Oh, DeAndre Levy, he's fantastic, all that sort of thing. And you get into just loving it. You research the city, and then eventually COVID comes along in 2020. My girlfriend says, please shut up about talking about Lions. Can't you find anyone else to talk about it with? And that's when the podcast was born. So in COVID, couldn't go out. What else are you going to do? And so we found 6 or 7 of us who all just love talking about the team, all from the UK.
Wow, so in doing that, have you been able to get a big following of other Lions fans over there as well?
Yeah, pretty much. So it's grown. So I was initially a fan. I started watching these guys in COVID, and then I was in the comments for a couple of years annoying them with all the breaking news and that. And they're like, you're doing so well, you might as well come aboard and do it. And now 2 years later, here I am. But you've got fans from across the UK, all the way up into Scotland, down to where Matt's from in Bristol, and then international fans from like Finland. We've got a friend from called Teppo from Finland, all over the place. We're really trying to spread the word, not only in America, but across in Europe as well.
So what's it feel like to be in the Lions motherland now, especially as the draft is here?
It's very exciting. So I know Matt's obviously been here a couple of years ago for Thanksgiving, but me and my first time here, it's just been amazing to go around, see all the sites. So we went to Sweetwater Tavern yesterday, had some of those wings, which tick stuff off the bucket list. We've seen the Spirit Detroit and that, and now obviously with the experience opening tomorrow, probably going to embarrass ourselves trying to do the 40-yard dash under 5 seconds.
I know all of us here in studio, we were on the edge of our seats just this past season with that really, really close run to the Super Bowl. What was that like for you to be watching?
It was absolutely fantastic. So one of our own is actually Ryan Farden, who's the International Fan of the Year. He came to 8 games last year, including the entire playoff run, and the feedback we had from him was absolutely fantastic. But it really showed out on the TV as well. You could hear how loud the fans were. The Jared Goff chants before the game was absolutely staggering, and I can't wait for the Lions fans on pick #1 to overpower whoever gets picked by the Chicago Bears with a Jared Goff chant.
And no one can call you bandwagon fans. You guys have been around for a while, so how does it feel to see everyone else kind of getting it and kind of getting on board, especially after these last couple of seasons?
Very gratifying. Like we've been, especially Matt, he's been through the hard grind. I joined in 2014, just seeing us go through some tough times to now suddenly Dan Campbell getting all the stuff when he started his press conference, and now people finally realising why we got him in, why we drafted Amon-Ra, now he's obviously just got signed, why Penei Sewell was such a good pick. It's just gratifying to sort of go from the plucky underdogs, everyone's, they're nice to win, to now actually being a powerhouse and people actually being scared of us. It's quite nice.
When you first had this idea and thought to get it going, did you ever imagine that you'd be in a studio in Detroit talking about it?
I can't even believe when I wrote into the show that someone responded and said, yeah, come on. I can't believe that we're here talking to you. I mean, we have lots of great fans from America. It's not just European fans that we have. We have a fantastic following. We've made great connections with Herman Moore because he's trying to do stuff in that space as well. And the podcasters have been really welcoming to us. But the people here are just fantastic. Detroit has a rep, right? Everyone knows that people think, why would you go there? When the draft came to Detroit, people were like, I'm not sure about that. But actually, those people had never been here. And if you go in and talk to the people that are here, all the interactions we've had from people on the street, firstly, why are you here? Because it's just a bit weird, right? But then you talk to them and they're just lovely people. It's a great city. It's on the rise. And we're going to be here for it.
Exactly.
Oh, you guys are just some regular Detroiters. We love it. So we assume a podcast episode is coming based on your experience here?
Absolutely.
Yes, definitely, yeah.
I mean, we just had a little show just before we came on because obviously the extensions for the guys for Sewell and Amon-Ra, we had to talk about that. But after every day in the draft, we're going to drop a small show. Hopefully we pick tomorrow. Maybe we don't. They've been hinting that we might not. But we've got to recap some stuff. And then obviously when it's all said and done, we're going to go and have a look at the players, do some tape watching and see how they fit us.
Exactly.
Good deal. Hopefully we can catch up with you guys, talk to you maybe tomorrow and get your ideas on how things are playing out. Glad to have you here.
Fantastic.
So
Thank
good to
you.
meet you guys.